Alright, it's the Hartson Show on BWC Internet Radio. One more segment I want to bring up here is the Joakim Noah situation, which, sparked a lot of debate the last couple of days, and I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents. In case you missed it, which I'm pretty sure you didn't, but Joakim Noah essentially hurled a gay slur at a fan at the Eastern Conference Finals Game 3 in Miami the other night. Got fined $50,000 for it. Interesting for two reasons. Number one, Joakim Noah is apparently from this liberal, cultural, interesting, kind of like liberal and intellectual kind of upbringing that he had that is anything but homophobic, extremely open-minded. He literally went to the United Nations International School. So, you talk about multicultural. That's the definition of multicultural. The United Nations school. So, it's not like he's a homophobe. He's the exact opposite. He's very, very open-minded to it, and you want to get on these guys sometimes when they say stuff like this. And personally, the word, I'm kind of mediocre on. If you're gonna use it, and you're gonna use it in a derogatory way that doesn't mean what it actually means. By the way, faggot means cigarette in England. Just pointing that out. It's just in this society and that context is the only reason that it's bad. It's only bad on one continent in one country, to one very small group of people that makes up about 6% of the population. I just want to give context that it really can't be that bad. Is just all I'm saying. Is that I know we're in such a politically correct, obsessed society. We're affecting one group of people on one continent out of 6 that are actually habited by people in one country, 6% of the population. We're pissing off 6% of the American population with the word faggot. Okay, we're not pissing off 60% of the population. Okay, if we were pissing off 60% of the population, you would have a different story. Because having a ton of people mad at you is terrible. But having 6% of the population mad at you, and the majority of them, could probably care less what Joakim Noah has to say about anything. So, it's being blown out of proportion, number one. Number two, this is much more about the fans saying things to him than it is about him saying faggot. This is about Joakim Noah, being bashed by an obnoxious fan at a basketball game. And, tell me who's not obnoxious at a basketball game. It's remarkable. You go to these games, and I go to football games more than basketball games, and I go to baseball games as well. A lot of hecklers at baseball games, more so at Wrigley Field than anywhere else. And you just go, Chicago. It's Chicago. That's what it is. And I'm sure this guy that was making fun of Joakim Noah was a guy from Chicago that made the trip down that's just pissed off that he's having a terrible game. That's what it has to be. People in Miami don't care enough about basketball to say something to Joakim Noah, to trash talk, to heckle. Heckling, I don't think people get it enough. Heckling is a very Chicago thing. It's very, very Chicago. And when I go up to Green Bay to watch a Packer game, you don't get it as much, really. The only reason I got it at the last Packer game I was at is because the row I was in had a bunch of Packer fans from Illinois in it. It was me, my dad, and these 4 idiots. One guy was a Packer fan. The rest of them were his buddies that were all Bears fans. And they were all on their Blackberries checking the game. I think they were playing the Lions that week or something. It was pathetic. Listening to these Bear fans yell and scream. Yelling "Go Bears" at a Packers 49ers game is lame. And yeah, they were yelling, and one of them, Aaron Rodgers, throws an incompletion in the corner of the end zone to Driver, and he just missed him, barely missed him. It was more Driver's fault than it was Aaron's. And one of the stupid Bears fans stands up on his friggin' seat and yells, "Bring back Favre." Oh my God, the entire south end zone went nuts. That's where I was sitting. The entire south end zone heard him say it, just started killing him. You want to piss off Packer fans. I mean, it's like yelling "Bring back LeBron" at the NBA draft when they make that number 1 pick. I mean, it's unbelievable. You want to get, I mean, you talk about getting a ton of people pissed off at you. Oh, angry Packer fans that all of a sudden get all those Brett Favre memories brought back. And I was a little upset too because the guy was an idiot. So I'm people from Illinois. This is a pissed off state that I live in. It's a stress-filled state. It's a state that has a lot of people that are just always angry. I have never seen, I mean, I live here. I've lived here my entire life. And you just go around, everyone is pissed. Oh my god, everyone is angry. And I go on vacation. One vacation I went on to was Cleveland. That wasn't so much fun either. They were just as stressed, if not more so, than we all are here. But I go up to Wisconsin all the time. I practically live in Wisconsin almost as much as I do in Illinois. And I go to Wisconsin, and they're just so nice. They're nice. They're relaxed. Hi, how you doing? I'm from Wisconsin. It's a lovely day today. We make cheese. It's great. And you just feel better. And then when you come back to Illinois, you're just like, it's so nice. That's how people should be. People in Wisconsin is how people should be. Some of the crazy rednecks with the hunting, I don't know about that. I'm not the biggest hunter myself, but, they're just nice people. Nice people, down to earth. Hi, how are you? Relaxed. They all talk like this. Hi, I'm from Wisconsin. Nice to meet you. And in Illinois, we're angry about everything all the time. Corey with his bring back Dwight Howard when he was this close to the microphone, and it drove me insane. That's Illinois. That is Illinois at its finest. And Corey goes to Wisconsin almost as much as I do. He knows what I'm talking about. Lord have mercy. These people are angry all the time. And so I think heckling is a Chicago thing, is my point. And they're loud, and they're angry. And at Wrigley Field, you'll get those gay slurs from the fans, down to the on-deck circle. Man, a couple Cubs, I've seen Cubs turn around and start giving it to the fans a little bit. It happens. And that this guy says that to Joakim Noah and gets him fined $50,000. I think the fan should pay the $50,000, quite frankly. This is about fans and their stupidity and their anger. And sports fans in general are an angry bunch. You ever notice that? A lot of sports fans, I remember getting one angry comment on my very first Bulls Are Overrated video, and it wasn't even grammatically correct. And he was so pissed. Your Bulls have depth. Just pissed. You could tell. I mean, just Illinois. He was an Illinois guy. You could tell how pissed off he was. Oh my god, angry. Angry bunch. They are an angry bunch. And, sports fans, Chicago fans, Chicago people are angry. From Chicago, gotta go, 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 go. And then when they learn about sports and they watch sports, they're angry and they're yelling, and then they call those stupid radio shows on those pathetic stations and just start yelling into the microphone and are actually yelling into the telephone, actually. And, and they're screaming and they're angry all the time. This is fans, ladies and gentlemen. This is fans. This is what fans do. It's like when they burned Jay Cutler's jersey after he tore his ACL. Oh, he tore his ACL. He's not that hurt. No, he can't be. No, clearly he's not that injured. Tearing his ACL. Tom Brady was out for a year, and he's not that hurt. No, not that hurt. It's pathetic. You people are pathetic. I'm talking to sports fans right now. If you cannot calm down and just let cool off. Like, I get as emotional and as angry watching games as anybody else does. Seriously. But until I make actual decisions about games, about what I think about teams, I give it a few hours. If it's a late game like that overtime game was last night, sleep on it. When I wake up in the morning, my head is clear. I'm calm most of the time, relaxed, not angry, not yelling, and I can make a logical decision about what I think about a team. But no, we need it right now. We need your reaction immediately. You have to be angry and yelling at all times, because this is sports. So it's fans' fault. In fact, I'm calling them out. If in some mishap in the universe comes together, and by some strange happening, the man that yelled at Joakim Noah, or woman, it could have been a woman, I doubt it. It was probably a guy. These are usually guys that do this. This is a guy thing, so I'm going to go with guy. If you're the guy that yelled at Joakim Noah, you need to pony up and you need to pay his fine. Seriously, you need to pay Joakim Noah's fine for him because you're an asshole. That's it. Game over. I mean, these fans, I'm sick and tired of them. I'm sick and tired of these yelling, screaming fans that feel like they need to yell at players. And then these players say things back to them and get fined when it really wasn't their fault in the first place. It's pathetic, it's insulting, and it shouldn't be in sports. All of this heckling, even the light heckling. I'm not a fan of heckling. Sit in your seat, cheer for the team that you actually like, and watch the damn game. Game over. Alright, so that's what I thought about that. Good to be back. Full-blown show tomorrow for the first time in a very long time. I'll be talking Bulls, Heat. We'll be previewing Game 5 of Oklahoma City-Dallas. And if anything that I feel strongly about to make a third segment, I shall do that. Glad to have all of you in. It's the Ryan Hartson Show on BWC Internet Radio.